Ah! Ah! Back shots. Fly away. So, been a little while since I threw up a video. The last video you saw was me kicking it with Big Daddy B, Big Juice Daddy, Boston Lloyd. Boston Lloyd, the NPC competitor, the overall winner of the Contra Costa, the champion bodybuilder who's actually spilling his guts and telling the honest truth about everything he uses for steroids, gear in general, HGH, peptides, you name it, he's telling all of it. One of the first bodybuilders to do that. Why? Because he doesn't care about bodybuilding or getting sponsors of the industry, because really, it's not an industry to really be proud of. There's a lot of ugliness that goes on behind the scenes in this industry. I agree with him personally, which is why I've actually been taking a break from the competitions myself, even though I'm a little natty guy. Right now I feel like garbage. I kind of look like garbage too because I haven't eaten all day because I've been really sick. And the only reason I'm talking right now is because I had a lot of Advil and a good amount of caffeine, just some coffee, and I think just from laying around all day it's actually giving me a little burst of energy. I swear to God, when the camera goes off, I'm going to crash and I'm going to be hurting. But it's cool, I feel good right now. Throat's all blah. And before all that, the reason I even got sick is because I'm in my new place. I just moved into a brand new place. I'm not going to give you a tour yet because it's not fully furnished, but I did throw some sneak peeks up on Instagram of like the in-ground pool and the walk-in closet in my bedroom and all that fun stuff. You can check it out on Instagram at NickWrightNWB. So off season right now, we're looking at about 18-inch arms. I'm probably light as a feather. I'm probably down to like 185, I feel like, because from moving all week and then being sick, I don't feel like I've eaten that well, and I know I haven't been in the gym in like a week maybe. Not a huge setback, but mentally I don't feel like I'm on top of my game. But it's all good. I'm finally moved in. I'm about to be back at it. Probably like light as a feather, like 185 right now, I don't know. Try to hang around 190 normally though, and now that I'm settled down, I'm going to try to climb to 200 pounds. That's right. For those of you who are watching, I am close to 200 pounds. I've been told a million times every time I get to an event and I get to meet you wonderful subscribers that I look bigger, thicker, wider, heavier, and more jacked in person. I also look shorter in person, I guess, too. So whatever, you gotta take the good with the bad, I guess. But yeah, I guess I look bigger in person. And it kind of showed it with Boston Lloyd, I guess. Some of you were saying that I actually look pretty decent size-wise, considering I'm completely natural, next to Big Daddy B. And I'm not someone who brags about being natural, quite honestly, because nothing to brag about. If you're natural, it just means you don't look that great or impressive. But I just prefer to be natural. But yeah, Big Daddy B, he was clocking in at about 260 pounds-ish anyway. He's a big dude. And I actually saw some comments. I guess I do look smaller on camera. I actually saw like one comment that was like, oh, well look at Nick, he's 150 pounds versus Boston, who's like 210 or 220. I'm like, what? I was like, dude, I'm almost 200 pounds. Big Daddy B was like 260. So that is what I look like next to 260 pound overall NPC champion. Take it or leave it. Check it out. New place, new supplements. Got this new supplement from Ian McCarthy of No Bullshit Bodybuilding, Lifting for Life. A lot of you probably hate him. Good amount of you probably love him. Regardless of all that, he is intelligent and he knows his stuff. And what actually happened is he contacted the owner of a couple of major companies and sat down with this owner, and he actually formulated the entire profile for this new supplement. And I'm talking about Totalis, or Totalis, by Smart Powders. The Totalis is a pre-workout by Smart Powders, and it's one of the only pre-workouts that's fully dosed. Smart Powders. Totalis pre-workout fruit punch flavor. I will say that the flavor is amazing, and that's rare. Normally if a pre-workout is dosed correctly, it tends to taste like garbage. The only pre-workout I've ever really liked taste-wise has obviously been C4. They're known for their taste, but C4 is actually underdosed in comparison to this, even though I do like C4. I'd always heard about it. I believe Campbell Fitness had done a review on it. I've seen Ian discuss it, and you know, I thought it was all good. Never really put much thought into it. I have to say I was unexpectedly impressed with the results of this, and I'm gonna put a disclaimer out right now. I'm clearly not paid or obligated to do this review in any way, shape, or form. I mean, Ian's completely anti-mainstream, make money off of fitness, obviously, as you guys all know. He's more or less a hater of all fitness things in general, as far as the business goes. But he sent me one nonetheless, just to try it out, and I was really impressed. I was actually really impressed. This jumped up. You guys know how many pre-workouts I've tried. What pre-workouts have I ever done a review on? I've done N0 Extreme, that's my favorite, and then I've done Nitroflex by GAT. Nitroflex is an amazing pre-workout too. This one jumped right to the top of the list. I mean, between N0 and this, it's a close toss-up as far as the overall feel goes, but I will say this actually outperforms N0 in overall profile. Now, pre-workouts are one thing that I feel like is a little bit anecdotal, meaning you can kind of go by feeling more so than numbers, because, I mean, it's not like it's anything that's really important to your muscle growth. A pre-workout's literally just for you to feel good in the gym and get energized for the gym. So if something feels good and it works, use it. But this one is amazing. Check it out. You're getting 200 milligrams of Norvaline. You're getting 200 milligrams of caffeine and hydros. 200 milligrams is the study dose amount for caffeine. That is the recommended amount to be efficient and to be safe. Some pre-workouts use more, but they shortchange and everything else. Some pre-workouts use less. 200 milligrams is the studied amount, and that's what this is using. You're getting L-carnitine, L-tartarate, 2 grams. You're getting tyrosine and 2 grams of it. Tyrosine's amazing. It's great for cognitive function. I love it when a product uses tyrosine. You're getting your acetyl L-carnitine, another 2 grams of that, and check this out, 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, a beta amino acid. Beta-alanine is 1 out of 2, I would say, ingredients that's actually beneficial and proven to work towards legitimate strength gain. Beta-alanine and creatine will be the second one of those. But creatine, you can take it any time of day, as long as you're taking it every day. Has nothing to do with your pre-workout. It's not acute, meaning you take creatine, it's not going to have any effect right there on the spot for your workout. So you don't need it in a pre-workout, and they didn't put it in a pre-workout, which I like. There's no BS, nothing you don't need here. So, Smart Powders, 3.2 grams of beta-alanine is a big deal. A lot of companies shortchange you on that completely. It's what gives you that tingle, and it's also a little expensive, especially after what happened over in Japan a few years back. That was the main factor, the main source of it. Since then, it's become a little more expensive, and companies like to shortchange you in it. You look in the back of your pre-workout, it'll either say less than 3 grams of beta-alanine, which is not going to do much for you, or it's going to say beta-alanine mixed with a bunch of other stuff in a huge proprietary blend, and it may tell you how many grams is in that whole blend altogether, but you don't know how many grams of beta-alanine is actually in it. So this is legit. The only negative I had is you open it up, that's about how empty it is. It's only 20 servings. 20 servings, big ass container. I guess if you look at the fact that it's only 20 servings, you'll be fine. I didn't know that, so I saw this container, got souped, opened it. I was like, but it tastes amazing, and it feels, oh my goodness, it lasts. It lasts. It does not crash on you at the gym. It doesn't dwindle off. It doesn't give you one of those amazing workouts for the first half of the workout, then just leave you zoned and depressed for the second half of the workout. It's insane. And it's long lasting, so I recommend taking only 1 scoop for the first time you're trying this, because it was amazing. So big props to Ian McCarthy. Big shout out to Smart Powders, Totalis, amazing. Along with that, he also sent me Smart Powders citrulline malate, and this is obviously just a little stick-on label here. I assume that's not how they really come packaged, but you mix 200 grams of citrulline malate, amazing vasodilation, that gives you a great pump, and it's the only one that's really acute in a workout and beneficial towards the pump. A lot of times you see companies use stuff like arginine, which is kind of pointless. So you mix 200 grams of the citrulline malate with 1 scoop of the Totalis, and bada bing, you're amazing. So Smart Powders, big ups. So Toby over here died. Let's keep with the name Toby, because right now you're fucking Toby. So you earn a cooler name. And because we just moved in, boxes everywhere, I can't find the charger yet. So I switched to my iPhone real quick just to tell you guys, look forward to some mouse supplements. Because look at this, ready? Blat out! Ooh! And that's not even all of it. I'm waiting on a bunch of tubs of whey and whatnot to get here still in the mail. But yeah, and I got some of it in my kitchen over there. That mass. But check this out. Oof. Civation sent me a whole bunch of goods. And the main one we're going to be focusing on here, on top of extending their way, is Psycho. It's their pre-workout. And this company is owned by the same exact company that made Smart Powder, the one I just reviewed for you guys. So this should be interesting. I'm going to review all that. Shout out Salvation. Later, guys. Subscribe now. Make sure you hit me up on Facebook, guys. Nick Wright Bodybuilding. I apologize from the bottom of my heart that I have not been answering all the questions on the wall lately. I've been moving. I am dead sorry. But you guys know me. You guys know I'm generally pretty damn good about that. I try to get on and answer all the questions. It's just been a hectic summer. Moved back from Virginia to Rhode Island, then from one city to this city, and it's just been crazy. So I apologize. But I'll be back at it. Tweet me, Nick Wright, NWB on Twitter, and follow me on Instagram at Nick Wright, NWB on Instagram. Subscribe now, like this video.
Some baby weight curls for bodybuilders, like Nick Wright. Nick Wright.
What's going on, family? Nick Wright Bodybuilding, and I'm here with the infamous, the controversial, the one and only Big Juice Daddy, Boston Lloyd. He flew in from the West Coast. Say what up, Boston.
What's up, guys?
So you guys all know Boston at this point. If you haven't, YouTube him. He is the one who's been shedding the light on the darker side of bodybuilding, or the side that people don't like to talk about. It shouldn't even be dark, but people don't like to talk about it.
It's just the truth and the honesty. People in this industry, there's just a lot of fakes out there, a lot of people that, like to hide a lot of things. So
basically, this industry is supplement companies hiring the biggest bodybuilders to act like they're using their supplements to get their size, when in reality, it's not. This is going to be cool because this is going to be a full interview with Boston Lloyd, who recently just won the overall at the NPC Contra Costa, a huge show out in California. It's one of 3 major regional size shows out there. He's been competing for a while, since he was a teenager, and he has been doing a lot of videos called The Untold